Coiner's Corner, bringing awareness to the anxiety, pain and depression of CRPS and RSD. Though we are in pain, we are still strong. Together we will fight this, right here on Coiner's Corner Radio.
Hello and welcome to Corner's Corner, everyone. I'm trying to do Facebook Live, but it's not letting me do it right away. I'm on Facebook Live, but it's not showing it. So just bear with me. Anyway, I want to welcome everyone to the show tonight. I've done and changed the show around a little bit more. I've added a new show as well. We'll talk about that real quick. Corner's Corner will be airing Mondays and Thursdays. And Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday's anxiety, depression. Wednesday will be CRPS, RSD. Thursday night, welcome Stephen back to do MS shows with me on MS. So he's back. Starting next Thursday night, we'll be doing MS. And I have another show called What About Life or About Life. There I talk a little bit about everything that's going on in our life, not just in the chronic pain community, but for walks of life, a little bit of everything, from a little bit about the government and stuff, jobs and so forth and so on, and stuff like that. So please join me. All shows are 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. All right, on with the show with RSD CRPS. If there's any new listeners out there that or people that have just been recently diagnosed with RSD CRPS, it's very hard to diagnose, as most of y'all know. About the best way they really do it, where they know for sure, is by looking at the affected limb, leg, foot, arm, or hand. They can tell by the discoloration. They can tell about a lot of different things. So that's kind of how they do it. Some people say they do deep bone scans. I'm not real sure that they do that, or how. I know they do it. I just don't know how accurate it is. CRPS is nothing to monkey around with. It's dangerous, just like Lyme and the rest of them. With CRPS, you'll know you have it if you talk to somebody that has it. They explain it to you. You'll know that you have it. Now, it's a little conflicting with fibromyalgia because they're so much alike, and also CPS, which is central pain syndrome, which more affects, I believe, the nerves in the back. It's a lot like CRPS as well. So there's a few of them that are, very close, and they can get misdiagnosed very much. And I'm going to throw MS in there too, because MS can be misdiagnosed big time, and sometimes it could be CRPS or CPS or even Lyme disease as well. So these are things that, we need to be very careful and try to find the right doctor and the right treatment for ourselves. CRPS can be caused by a few things. Mainly it's considered blunt trauma, like even a sprain, a fracture, a break, a bad crush or something like that. It can, it does not go away. I mean, it's here for a lifetime. It can go into remission. It can do that on its own, or sometimes you can do treatments that puts it into remission. I've been looking on RSDSA's website, trying to find any new things that's really out there. There's really not too much anything new. I see where they're starting to really want to use ketamine treatment for CRPS, but from what I've heard about that, is insurance companies doesn't like to cover it. That's a big surprise to everyone, I'm sure. So there's a lot of other things you can do. You can do the oxygen treatment, hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Of course, the use of opiates, which is not fun. The ketamine, steroids, in the acute phase. Nerve blocks don't really work very well. Spinal cord stimulators, warm water therapy, really works well. If I had to pick any of those to do, and I know a few people that have done the hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and they say it works very, very well. Warm water therapy works as well. I do know Epsom salts bath works too. They are. See, these are some of the treatments that are receiving increased attention, including ketazoa, tapping, and low-dose naltrexone. RSDA is funding a pilot study at University of Stanford. Okay, so there's a few other things that's going on that they're trying to get past, get going. I know there's a medication that's at the FDA waiting on their approval. Nothing's changed in the last year or almost a year of that. There's not a whole lot really going on right now, so we need to continue the things that we've been doing. Our pain creams, Epsom salt baths. There's some type of Dr. Teal's that I've talked about. It's in a blue bottle. I think with green and white writing. It's at Walmart. It's not very expensive. It's a foam, and there's also these little pebbles that you can get probably in the same area there. And it really does help. It helps a lot. I use it from time to time. I'm seeing that the AQA therapy is really big in treating CRPS. I'm looking at that right now. Mirror therapy. I'm not getting much information on that. But mirror therapy, they say, is working. And what it does, it reflections, imagery, and illusions the past, present, and future of training the brain in CRPS. Oh, that's pretty unique, I believe. So, yeah, I mean, there's some things. You can go to rsdasa.org and look at their website. That's what I'm looking at right now. I've been looking around trying to find some good information, and there's not a whole lot out there, which is very disappointing. I don't understand it. Why it's like this? Why it's like this? It's just the way it is. But the bad thing is right now, the insurance companies don't want to pay for nothing. And that is hurting us big time in the chronic pain community. They're trying to take away our treatments, medication. I mean, it's like, okay, where do we stop? They got to stop somewhere. Because for long, we're not going to have anything. And we just can't function that way. I mean, we just cannot do it. So, it causes all kinds of stuff. Sleep disorders, as we know. The pain is the big thing, folks. And I'm going to be honest, if we take a little bit of time when we're hurting and do some meditation or a warm salt water bath if we can stand the water, or some music. And I mentioned this the other night on the show. If you can go to a gym and work out, or if you can work out at home, do what you can. We understand that we can't do it. I can't lift weights. I mean, I can't. My shoulders in half. I can't do it. But there's machines you can get on and, work your stomach out and stuff like that, and it helps you lose weight. It really does. And it helps you get in a little bit of shape. It's very unfortunate. So, we really need to be focused and know that there's things out there that we can do to help ourselves. And we're not, doctors are not going to come running up to us saying, oh, well, this works and that works. No, we're the ones that have to teach the doctors. They might know some, but we have to help teach them. And it's very difficult. And when you're in chronic pain, because you don't feel like talking to people. I mean, you just don't feel like talking to people. But it's something that we need to start doing more of. Helping with our doctors is going to be a big deal, a big thing. A lot of people want to know how do they know if they have CRPS? Well, the best thing I can tell you is if you suspect that you have it, find a doctor that does know about CRPS. Yes, they're very hard to find, and you'll probably spend a lot of time looking for one. But that's where you have to start. And that if you find a doctor that knows about CRPS, chances are they do know about some of the other disorders as well, and they can kind of test, see which one you have. It's very complicated, folks. It's not easy. And I want to be able to reach those people that are at home and maybe don't have doctors that knows about their disorders, or they don't. You can't go because of your insurance or something. I know society is a mess right now, and there's not much that we can do. We can't, afford to do much, and I get it. But with these conditions, these disorders, we need to be able to do as much as we can. Folks, we can't just lay down and give up. I mean, we just can't do it. We have to keep going. And yes, it's hard. It's very hard to do. But we can get it done, that's for sure. There's no reason why we can't. It just takes a little bit of time and some effort. But we can definitely do it. So, we need to keep those things in mind. Never use ice on CRPS. Never. That is a big no-no. Some people say not to use heat. Sometimes I do, just for a little bit, not for a long time, and it does ease the pain. For me sometimes. And these therapies out there, like oxygen therapy, the water therapy and stuff, it's just like medication. It might not work for everyone, and that's something that we have to try to sort out what works for us and what doesn't work for us. It's not pleasant having these disorders, by no means, but together we can get through them. There's no reason why we can't. Together we can. So the main thing is we stick together, folks, and we keep trying to fight and fight our way as hard as possible. And like I said, never give up. Keep pushing forward. And you need help, don't hesitate to ask somebody for help. Because if you don't, then you stand a chance of going down that lonely, dark road, and then it turns into depression, and then it turns into a lot worse. And none of us want to go through that. None of us do. So what I'm trying to say is let's keep fighting. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep trying to find something that's going to work and help us. It's very important. It is very important. There is no reason why we can't fight. I mean, we have got to fight very hard. That's for sure. We have to fight for everything we have, and it's ridiculous. It really, really is. But we can definitely make things happen, and with a good doctor, you can go a long ways. So I think a lot of focus needs to be on the doctors, giving them the proper information that they need to help us. And we, in the chronic pain community, we are known to fight with one another a lot. And this is something that needs to stop. We don't need to be doing that. It's not good for any of us. Not at all. So I'm trying to get something going here. So let's see if I can get this to work. Because this one doesn't want to work. I'm going to go this route and try this one. Maybe I can get this one to work. Maybe. Let's see. That's not. Yeah, that's going up my wall. That's not looking very well. There. Yeah, you can see me a little bit. There. There, I'm there a little bit now. I usually stop my other one because it wasn't doing anything for some reason. So let's see if this one works. Sorry about that. You all listening by radio. I'm trying to set up the live video on Facebook. And I know I'm got my phone set to one side, but it's because it's dead. I'm trying to charge it. But we do. We have to stay together in the chronic pain community. We have to. We got to keep going. It's not fun. It's not, and we all know that. And the thing is we just have to keep on. I mean, we just have to keep on, and we will. We'll keep fighting, and hopefully one day we find a cure. That's the goal. I'm not so sure that we will, but we hope for better treatment at least, if nothing else. Better treatment is what we need. And we need to really work hard on that and continue. I see nobody's on tonight. I guess everybody's getting prepared for the convention. I'm not even wasting my time watching it, to be honest with you. I'm going to watch baseball. The convention, all that does is make your nerves worse and make your pain worse. So I ain't even about to watch it. It's going to turn out the way it's going to turn out. None of us can do nothing about it. So, one thing we need to do is just stay away from that kind of stuff, honestly. And, it's just, it's absolutely crazy with this. But we're gonna continue this fight. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna make something happen. We are gonna make something happen. Wish there was more treatments for these disorders, but there really isn't. You don't know. I wish there was. I really wish there was more. And we're just gonna have to keep pulling along, folks. And I know this is probably boring some of y'all, and I'm sorry. I wasn't really set up to do the show tonight, but I went ahead and moved it to tonight because MS is going to be on Thursdays. Like I said, I won't have MS till next Thursday. I didn't know that until after I set up the show for tonight, but that's okay. I understand he's got some things to do yet before he comes back, and I appreciate it, and I'm glad he's coming back. So I just kind of threw this one together. I wanted to talk to people that might not know exactly what CRPS is, or had it for a long period of time. Might not know a whole lot of information about it. Listen, I have a Facebook page. It's called Coiner's Corner. It's COYNERS CORNER. That's my radio show page, which all my shows go to. or you can go to YouTube and type in Corners Corner there and listen to all the shows. It's on iHeartRadio. It's on Tumblr. It's on SoundCloud. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. And it's on Spreaker.com. Plenty of ways to find my show. And like I said, if you're not into the chronic pain and you want to just be able to hear somebody talk about what's going on in the country, listen to About Life. That's me. It's created by me and Corners Corner. And you can always go to my Facebook page, Chronic Pain Warriors. Got a lot of good information in there. I'm not always there, but it's a great group. It is set to private, so people can't just find it. I do have it set where I'm the only one that you post something, I have to approve it. I've done that for a reason, folks, because of too many spammers and fake accounts trying to tear up my stuff. I won't have it. I won't have nobody trying to, tear up my stuff. It's bad enough I got people copying everything I do. And, I kind of take that in a good way because maybe I'm doing something right and they're learning. And that's fine if that's what they want to do. I mean, that's fine. But I don't want my stuff being tore up. So like I said, be sure and follow us on Spreaker.com. It's very simple to do. All you have to do is click on one of my things and it'll take you to my page and you just click follow. And that way you get all the information, new updates, the shows, whatever the case may be, you have it. So, I didn't come on here to advertise, but I want everybody to know I want to get my show out and get more people on the show, start helping with it. That's my goal, is to have a co-host to help me do the shows with. And it would be really, really fun to do. It's better to do with two people than just one. So, don't forget to do that. And as far as chronic pain goes, folks, let's stay strong, stay united, stay as one, work together, share our information, share the new things coming out, and don't be like, well, I found it first. It doesn't really matter who finds it first. Folks, it matters if somebody's getting help. That's what matters. So I'm going to end this because it's dead out tonight, and I got to go watch the Cubs baseball game. I've got to root for the home team. Well, they're not the home team. I'm in Florida and they're in Chicago, but Joe Madden was from Florida, so that's good enough for me. So go Cubbies. And don't forget, follow Corners Corner on Spreaker.com. Go to YouTube. Corners Corner's there. iHeartRadio. Twitter, Instagram. It's everywhere, folks. Facebook. Don't forget to go to Corners Corner's Facebook page and like it. And you'll see all the shows there since the day I started. So that being said, I'm going to end this podcast. And y'all have a great evening, and we will talk again soon.